Hi guys. My friend Jordan challenged our group of friends to share our testimony on social media in the coming weeks, and so I decided I wanted to share mine. Um, for those of you who don't know, I grew up in the church. So basically, what that means is we just went to church every Sunday. It was something that we did. I was always around people who believed in God and went to church, and I also even went to private Christian school. Um, but up until But growing up, I didn't believe in God fully. Like, it was just something that we did, or I did, and I just didn't care. Like, I didn't want to go to church. I didn't have fun going to church. I didn't have a lot of friends in the church per se either. And so I didn't really care. And then things started changing around when I was 13. And so, July of 2009, I went to a youth conference with the youth group of my church, and so that moment in my life completely transformed everything. So it was a Sunday night, and it was just, you were hearing thousands of teens just worship God, and it was so vulnerable and so just potent and real and tangible that I broke down and I gave my life to God. And things just started changing from there. It is one of those moments that I'm always going to look back on and definitely take just strength from. Like, when there are times when I doubt God, or if I just don't know that He's there, like, I look back on that moment and I'm like, no, like, there's no way that I experienced that and it's not real, you know? So after that, I lost a couple friends, and it hurt, and it definitely took years to heal from that. But all that to say, I still love them and I still care for them, and I wish nothing but the best for them. And then, so between now and then, like, things have been up and down. It wasn't just like, all right, I give my life to God, like, perfect Christian, you know? I didn't necessarily have a full-on relationship with God until I was probably about a senior in high school. And so, around that time, I started getting more serious, getting more into church, like, getting more into leadership, and just beginning to spend time with God one-on-one on my own instead of just at church or at youth group. And so that continued through college. And so over the last, like, 6 to 8 years, I've been building my relationship with God, and there's been ups, there's been downs, but I can honestly say that without God, I definitely would not be the person that I am today, and I definitely would not be the person, like, I wouldn't be here, you know? And He's brought me through so much. He's definitely carried me through a lot. I dealt with loneliness a lot in high school, and even in college too. Like, yeah, I was surrounded by friends, but that didn't change the feeling of being lonely, you know? And so He definitely brought me out of loneliness, and which, like, was so important for me, because that was something that I struggled with a lot. And then my sophomore year of college, like, it was one of the worst years that I've ever experienced. It was a tough year educationally. I was taking physics and chemistry at the same time, so there was a lot of stress on that. I realized that I had to change my career plans, and so which was a whole other thing that, like, was so difficult to come to terms with. And then I was also in a toxic dorm environment. And then I was just homesick and missing my friends. So it was a very dark time, and I kind of fell into this, like, depressive state. And I was so numb to everything, but yet high functioning too. So, like, it was hard. It was very hard. And so God brought me out of that. Like, if He didn't, I probably wouldn't be here. And yeah, like, crazy, you know? And so I don't know where to go from here, but over the last few years, like, Jesus has been growing me and stretching me and maturing me and just creating in me the person he wants me to be. And he's brought me a family and a community that I am so, so blessed to have. To the point where, like, that is something that I want everyone to have. I want people to have what I have. And just have just the love that I feel for God. Like, I want people to know that, and I want people to see that as well. So yeah, like, there aren't times that I'm struggling and doubting God, but through it all, like, I stick to it and know that he is there and he is listening no matter how I feel. So yeah, if you guys have questions, or I don't know, just like you want to talk about God or you want to talk about the church, please ask me. Like, I'm willing to talk. I'm willing to pray with you, just because he's brought me through so much. He's changed my life and my attitude for the better. And like, he's amazing, and I want you guys to experience that. So if you have questions, just feel free to reach out to me. Don't be afraid. Don't be embarrassed. I don't know. But yeah, so that's my testimony. I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I still have things to work on. And yeah, so thank you for listening and for my rambling, jumbling thoughts. But I'll see you guys soon. Bye.